At some point in life, most people realize something exhausting. No matter how honest you are, some people will still misunderstand you, some will judge you quickly, some will twist your words, and some were never truly listening in the first place. But many people still spend years trying to explain themselves to everyone, trying to prove their intentions, their feelings, their value, their decisions, and slowly, that habit drains confidence without them even noticing it, because peace begins to disappear when your self-worth depends on being understood by everybody. Today, we're talking about why emotionally strong people stop over-explaining themselves, and how that changes the way they move through life. Most over-explaining does not come from confidence, it comes from fear. Fear of rejection, conflict, judgment, disappointing people, or being misunderstood. So people keep talking, keep defending themselves, keep trying to make everyone see their side perfectly. But the truth is, emotionally mature people understand something important. Not every misunderstanding needs correction. Sometimes people misunderstand you because they lack context. Sometimes because they project their own emotions onto you. And sometimes because they already decided who you are before you even spoke. No amount of explaining changes that, and constantly trying to control how everyone sees you becomes emotionally exhausting over time. There's a quiet confidence that develops when someone truly respects themselves. They stop feeling the need to defend every choice, justify every boundary, or explain every decision in detail. Not because they became rude, but because they trust themselves more deeply now. Think about emotionally grounded people. They communicate clearly, but they don't beg for approval afterward. They understand, some people will agree, some won't, and life continues. Either way, that mindset creates emotional freedom, because the moment you stop arguing for your worth constantly, you protect your energy differently. And honestly, people often respect calm confidence more than emotional defending. If you've been learning to stop explaining yourself unnecessarily, comment, less proving. Because healing sometimes looks like becoming quieter, not weaker. And in the next video, we're going to talk about something powerful. How emotionally strong people protect their peace without becoming cold toward others. One mistake many people make is giving emotional explanations to people who never earned emotional closeness. Not everyone deserves full access to your thoughts, your struggles, your decisions, or your private emotions. Emotionally wise people become more intentional about where their energy goes. They stop oversharing with people who gossip, judge constantly, misunderstand intentionally, or only listen to criticize. And this doesn't make someone distant, it makes them emotionally aware. Because protecting your peace sometimes means accepting this. You do not need universal understanding to live an honest life. The people who genuinely care about you usually don't require endless explanations anyway. There's a difference between silence caused by fear and silence chosen from emotional stability. Emotionally secure people know when to speak, but they also know when to stop talking. They don't waste energy trying to win every misunderstanding or forcing connection where mutual respect no longer exists. Sometimes the strongest response is simply staying calm, keeping your dignity, and moving forward peacefully and honestly. That kind of energy feels very different. Because when someone truly trusts themselves, they stop chasing validation through endless explanations. They let their actions speak more clearly than emotional defending ever could. Maybe growing emotionally isn't about learning how to make everyone understand you. Maybe it's learning how to stay grounded, even when they don't. If this conversation connected with you today, leave a comment. Protecting my energy. I always appreciate hearing which parts speak to people personally. And next time, we're exploring something deeper than confidence. Emotionally strong people protect their peace. Not by avoiding life, but by learning where their energy truly belongs. See you in the next video.